while the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Yellow!
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Screen the center of the field. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Hand off to Sampson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has it in close. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Sampson. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yellow!
And Sampson again. And he's in this time. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Khalif Raymond to return it. They're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
1st down, play action. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. A draw now. This is Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Coming up now. Back to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. From the pistol, Henry. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, to take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's another quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is Henry on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. And before they can break the huddles, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow. Spartan.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. It's Sampson bringing out the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Yellow, yellow. Spartan.
Air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's on target to Pierce. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. But that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now comes the punter. Pollard deep to return it. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Offense to the line. Here we go. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Hand off here to Sampson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that means first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys drive their lead to 11. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5.
Ready, set.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
Ready.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd down, looking for options. All the left side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Mitchell up the middle. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They motion Tucker over left. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Going on 1st down, Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route, complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Far side.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Far side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. These guys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 18. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Come on, come on. Hey.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20-yard line.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They run it with King Henry. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo.
You know, these are kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. And one that keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. He does it. Touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And his guys make it an 11-point ball game.
Visitors 10. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Yellow.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. On the carry, it's Sampson. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Yellow.
First down, here's Sampson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. On the screen, this is Sampson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've set it down from 37.
Yellow. Safe.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got it. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Find the left side with Sampson. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Yellow. Right side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 18. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. defense to the line. Here we go. Throwing now off the play action. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
To Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Sampson again. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal. Here is Pollard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know they can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get it. Let's go.
Here's the backup, first throw. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Throwing on first down, Willis. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Look at that touch. Laid on a platter for him. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
70 Timberwolves.
Working from the gun. It's Willis. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up. Incompletions follow.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Okay, you ready? Crack all 80.
Desperation time here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emmanwori. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Willis's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right back to Pollard. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Again, a run with Pollard. And they bring him down around the 34. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
They run the counter to Pollard. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. On the carry, this is Pollard. And denied the first, even after that great run. This is right up at the marker now. It's 4th down. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This 42 yards from the right half. It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got it over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The first down carry for Connor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. This one falls incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. I tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it.
Gun snap now to Willis. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. Goes for 32 yards. And that means 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here's Willis to the air. Catch made. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Willis looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And they come through with the recovery. That one should win them this game. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They draw it up forward. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.